yeah. Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. The Coco Show. It's about to go crazy.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man David Strand here at the Coco Show. And that's me, David Strand. It's Brent, you know my brother, DJ Katie, yes.
Yo, what's good? How y'all doing?
Yes, and thank you all the fans, and thank you Freedom K.
Freedom K.
And thank you for having us on, of course. Anybody you like to thank, brother?
Man, I'd like to thank the listeners, man. They always rocking with us, always tuning in. We get a list of all the downloads. I appreciate you using all the memory in your phone to listen to our show. It is very much appreciated.
And keep that download going, baby. Yeah.
And you gotta thank your people down at Cheesesteaks. You know, Mike Cheesesteak. I keep messing that name up. But y'all food is good. And it definitely puts everybody to sleep.
Put me to sleep.
That one sandwich put everybody to sleep. So it's like that. Go check them out.
It's like eating a turkey sandwich after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you can't have too many of those and go back too soon because you asking for it.
As a matter of fact, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Trey Young, because he has been a faithful visitor of Mike. We see this brother so much, we already know what he ordered. So we already know what he on. So it don't change. So it's nice. So big shout outs to Trey Young.
It's a big dude. Sound like a big dude.
Yeah, it's a big dude.
Okay.
Big shout outs to Big Dave's Barbecue in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, man.
I'm awake now. I got coffee in my system.
I see. Enjoy that. But listen, we on the show a little bit different because we got an interview for you. What? Yep, all the way from New York. We have Bria Cheri on the Coco Show podcast. Bria, say what's up to the people.
New York.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
New York in the house.
New York in the house, man. And you listen. Now, I just listened to Bria's music, so we're going to talk a little bit about her music and her radio show today. But listen, I'm a fan, okay? I added, just so you know, I added 2 of your songs to my library. So I appreciate you, putting out your energy and your music, man.
Library.
Yeah. So tell a little bit of the people about yourself and where you're from.
Yeah, of course. So once again, my name is Bria Cheri. I'm from Queens, New York, representing all day, every day. I'm a singer-songwriter, R&B. It's just all up in me. So R&B vibes all the way. I started doing music when I was 3 years old. I started learning the piano, was trained with that, became a singer in my teenage years, and I was like, I really want to pursue music full time as much as possible. So, I linked up with Donnie Klang from Making the Band MTV Season 4. We worked on the first 2 projects together, Before the Music and Silent Siren, and then earlier this year, back in January, I released my 3rd project, Phoenix, produced by RG the producer, and here we are now.
Okay, awesome. And I kind of stalked your Facebook page a little bit, but I saw that you've been on stage promoting your music and performing. So what's that been like for you?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. I love being able to get on stage and perform my music and seeing everyone's reactions. I just opened up for Styles P last month, so that was probably the clip you saw. But
the one that's at the top there.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a lot of fun. Like being able to open up for him is legendary. So.
Do you still feel like you get stage fright? You get those jitters, or you feel confident?
You ain't supposed to get stage fright.
Hey, it happens. I just got to ask the question from artist to artist.
No stage fright.
I get a little jitters, just heading, it's always the lead up for me. It's like waiting for the host or whoever to announce you, then you got to walk on stage. That part is where it's like, ugh. And then once the music kicks in and I touch the stage, it goes away.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your music. What style are you typically or currently, or are you more versatile, or tell me a little bit about your style of music.
Yeah, I'm versatile. I grew up listening to a wide variety of music. So I listened to jazz, rock and roll, R&B, hip hop. So all of that is mixed into my musical palette. So I'm pretty much versatile with everything. But R&B is my bread and butter. I love telling stories and digging deep into your soul and putting that out there. So yeah.
I like that. My personal favorite and one that I added to the library is Journey. So for that particular song, it came off her project Before the Music, and I gotta say I love the artwork as far as what you put with it and the sound of your music. Can you tell me a little bit about Journey itself? Like, what was that for you? Because I love that EDM feel that you had to it.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that song.
This was once again produced by Donnie Klang, but I write all of my music as well. So this song, I was digging deep. Like, I was digging into a little bit of a dark place, like talking about my depression and trying to get out of that. You just want to have fun. You just want to let go, but you got obligations and things that kind of hinder that happiness. So I wrote that song within one night. That came to me really quick. So yeah.
And the project overall, like, how long does that take you to typically make a project or a song?
It depends. It could take, like I said, I could write a song. And it can take a day. It could take weeks. It could take a couple months. But it just depends on the flow.
I definitely feel like on that project, like you have different feels. It's high energy, and then it kind of comes down a little bit. Definitely on the missed call, and then it kind of goes back up. So you give different emotions when it comes to that. So I definitely enjoyed that project. How often would you say that you're in the studio working on your craft?
Oh, wow. So my latest project, Phoenix, I was in the studio pretty much all of last year. Like, I was just in the studio and for like 4 hours tops. I was in the studio with RG, the producer. And he's worked with Cardi B, Nas, Busta Rhymes. So him and his brother own the studio out in Brooklyn. So they had me in the studio pretty much all year long. But since then, I kind of took a break, just pushing this album, and whatever happens. But I need to get back in the studio. I'm getting that like urge to get back into it. So yeah.
I like to ask people this. Usually when I write songs, if I'm on a day or something, I'll pick up a receipted piece of paper and I just start jotting down lyrics. Like, do you have an actual lyric book, or are you that style, or you just kind of pick up something like, oh, that sounds good, and you just start writing? How's your writing style?
No, I definitely have a lyric book. It's in my closet right now.
Okay.
I wrote pretty much all of my songs in there, and so I gotta do what you do, add it in, any ideas, jot it down.
Yeah, man. I don't know, like, and there's like some songs too that just kind of don't leave me alone, and I'll say that in the sense of like maybe unreleased projects or stuff like I might have an idea for. Do you also feel that same way? Do you feel like there's some music like maybe that you've written or you're working on, and you kind of like sit to the side, not that you're holding off on it, but that you have more ideas coming, and like that one particular song just kind of grabs you, won't let you go? Do you ever have those moments?
Yeah, no, I definitely have those moments. I have a few songs in that book right now that I either kind of jotted down some ideas. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to it. But I also have songs that just didn't fit the music that I was listening to when I was making those projects. Okay. So I'm gonna table that for later and see where that goes.
Okay. So when it comes to your voice, and I have to say, like, in comparison to like some of the local female artists, you have a really clear and good quality voice. Vibrato, everything just sounds good.
You talking about this local, like where we live?
I say where we live, not New York, where she lives.
Okay, I wanted to clarify.
Because you ever had those artists that come up and they're like, I can sing, and then you play that track and it's like, and I'm like, ooh.
So where are you guys located?
We're actually in Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of them can sing, and the rest of them want to be Megan Thee Stallion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So anyway, question behind that. I was curious if you had any vocal training at all, or vocal coaches. You work with anyone in particular, or is that like just a natural thing for you?
I was definitely vocally trained. I've had a few vocal coaches over the years. My very first vocal coach, she was an opera singer, so she was like trying to teach me different tricks of how to just hone into controlling your voice. And because opera, like, you really have to know what you're doing with your vocals. Absolutely. So I started off with her, and then time went on and I moved into working with other people as well. So I've definitely been vocally trained. And as a singer, it's important. It's not like it's not like you're a rapper and you're just kind of yelling to a beat, not knocking the rappers, but it's a different thing. You got to hit the notes.
Yes, you do. If you off, you can tell.
Yeah.
In and out you go, pieces of you all in my mind. Better bring your A game because your girl is ready to play. And I hope that you're here to stay. I'll fulfill you in every way. Oceans and oceans, I can feel it all in my toes. Boy, you give me that feeling when I'm with you, can't let you go. Oh, even when I'm away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you. Even when I'm away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you.
Hey, boo.
What's up, baby?
Listen, I need you to come home early. I got something special for you.
You got something special? I might leave right now.
They say they really don't know till you know. Love is a fire about to explode. Explode, explode. It feels so fast, but it's moving so slow. And we don't really know until we let go. Even when away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you. Even when away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you. It's on you. Make your move. Maintain my love. Show and prove. Even when away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you. Even when away, love will remain. No lies, don't play. Don't worry when I'm with you.
How would you rate yourself as far as an artist? Like, would you rate yourself as like the Shaka Khan era, the Whitney era? Like, what era would you consider yourself in?
Wow. I would consider the 90s era for sure, because Aaliyah is my biggest inspiration. So
who is
Aaliyah?
Oh, yeah.
I get those vibes with her music too, though.
What?
I like that. Okay.
Aaliyah. Oh, yes.
Now I gotta say, my brother hasn't heard your music, but I'm gonna make him hear it. So don't you worry. I also shared it with a friend, so hey, listen, I hope you get more streams from it.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So when it comes to vocal coaching and stuff like that, I know they are big on like warm ups and stuff like that. Do you like daily? Do you have like a routine that you work on, or is it like before you hit the studio you kind of warm up?
Before I go to studio and before I perform, like I definitely do my vocal warm ups, do like lip trills, breathing, all of that. And even when I'm at home, I might not do it every day, but I try to at least get something in. And it could just be even just me just singing along to a song, full blown singing with that artist. Like I still count that as exercise because you're still utilizing your muscles and stuff. So absolutely. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so the one song I haven't heard yet, but I definitely will check out is Pumpkin's Groove. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, that's I just released that not too long ago, like about a month or so ago. But it's a really heartfelt song because it's dedicated to my late sorority sister, who passed away back in 2019 tragically.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. So yeah, I wanted to create a song that captured her essence, and it's based in third person. So I'm talking about this girl, not me, but this girl that just had this aura about her that was just you when she walked in the room, you'd know who she was and what she was about. So I wanted to kind of capture that and tell that story. So
Ouais, t'inquiète. Je viens te chercher dans la matinée. Quand t'arrives de l'aéroport New York, t'as vu, je serai le premier à Paris. Taxi direct, hôtel, champagne, tu vois ce que je veux dire. Un bon moment, toi et moi.
She can make the world stop and stare. Any day you need her, she'll be there. Aura is magnetic, and if you got that steps to her, she makes them regret it. Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way. What you want me to say? Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way. There she goes down the block. Catch her if you can. The sun rises and sets on her, 'cause she stays with a plan. Watch what you say, don't press your luck. You don't wanna come in to check you up with the BK slang and the BK rhyme. No doubt she's divine. Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way. What you want me to say? Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way.
GMB, the Roman business. Sit down with the diplomatic keenness. I know about that lady who made that move. All the way from Brooklyn to Paris City. Kennedy to CDG. Being the export. All over the airport, everybody. They look about her, but the lady is gone. Now everybody wanna know how it's been done.
Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way. What you want me to say? Let it all go, see what stays. No time to waste, only time for play. She makes the moves, she does it her way.
Y'a pas une seule seconde où je pense à toi. Ouais, je t'attends. Je m'en doutais. Ouais. Je vois. Genre de personne qu'on ne peut oublier.
So you have that song. It's released currently now on all platforms.
yes, it's everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music, all over the place.
Okay. You also have it on Freedom K?
I don't think it's playing on Freedom K, but when I have my show, which we'll talk about, I do play my music.
Oh, very good. So when it comes to other artists, and I know like when you are an artist and people find out that you do music, they also want to share their craft with you, or they kind of feel that confidence, like, oh, maybe I can tell them about this and that. Like, how do you typically respond when you have new artists approach you and talk about their music?
When it's feedback, in the past, I've had artists reach out and I would give them, honest feedback. You don't want to hurt their feelings if it's a little
Yeah.
You give them that criticism, like, maybe you should work on this a little bit or that a little bit. I interviewed an artist who was really just doing music as a hobby, but he wanted to hear my thoughts on his music. And so I was like, it sounds good, but you'd need more confidence. And so, I'm all for giving that advice because I know how hard it is to be an artist and to be vulnerable. And, in your ear, you're thinking you're great, but then what about everyone else,
Right. And, some of us, we care about opinions, so it's like, ugh. Oh, man. So I got one more question in regards to the music. Like, who's been, like, your biggest inspiration as far as your music and the material that you write?
So influences, it's a lot, but I'll name a few. We have Aaliyah, Mary J. Blige, Shaka Khan, who else? Toni Braxton.
Okay. I like that deep Tony. When she go deep, I can't do it. I don't have it in me. But it's sexy.
Yeah, there's so many people, man. Let me go to like rappers, like Method Man.
Okay.
Yeah, like Nas. It goes on and on. There's so many people.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about your radio show. We got Flava Radio Show that's on Freedom K Radio currently. If you ain't listening to that, you got to go check it out. Tell us a little bit about your show.
Oh yeah, definitely. Flava is wow. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a hip hop R&B show with a little bit of entertainment news, you know, kind of dashed in there a little bit. It's really fun, and I enjoy it because I'm able to play some throwback songs as well as the new school of artists and what's going on with that. And then, of course, I interview independent artists from all across the country and internationally. I just interviewed a girl from South Korea who's incredible. So it's a different vibe, but it's a vibe. So you got to catch it.
Absolutely. And when does that show come on Freedom K?
It comes on Freedom K, so Tuesdays at 10 p.m. And then Sunday, it's in the morning. It's like the wee hours of the morning.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can definitely catch it. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter at Bria Cheri _. BRIACHERI _, and you can definitely tap in with that.
All right, very good. How long has your show been out currently on Freedom K Radio?
It's been on for a year now, so I just reached a milestone of having 1.8 million listeners, so that was dope.
Congratulations. How did that make you feel when you saw those stats?
I was surprised. I was like, wow, that many people. Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, when you work with Freedom K, man, it's like when you get those numbers back, it's like how? But it's like, you know, man, in all parts of the world, it's like everything's happening differently for everyone. So, you know, we look to hear you know, voices like yours, and, you know, just something else that we can kind of maybe tune out for a second, but, you know, tune into some good material.
Yeah, exactly. We need that.
Yeah, for sure. When you are conducting your show, you know, do you play any like games or anything in your show, or how do you go about like structuring it?
I do have a chat room that people can talk through. That was through another station that it was syndicated on. Okay. But I don't really play games. Like, you know, I will encourage people to call in. I've had people call into the show. I've had just people hit me up on social media talking about they love the show, you know, all the things like that. So I should maybe look into it. We'll see.
Oh yeah. I only say that. Listen, we don't play games either. But I did think of one the other day, and you can have it, or you can share.
We used to on the old episodes.
We used to on the old episodes.
Yeah, on the old episodes we used to.
But yeah, I was gonna create a game, and we can share it if you want. It's up to you. But I was gonna call it like on the spot, because I'm a huge fan of like original thought. You know how like people ask you a question and you go up and you say, and like whatever you're thinking about, you're like, I don't know if I should say that. So let me see what else comes up. I want like original thoughts. So like if someone asks you a question, it's like on the spot, what would you say? Like, and it starts simple. Like, you know, would you say ketchup or mustard? Would you say, you know what I mean? Like just start small and just kind of keep it interesting to see what people will say. Though? Yeah. Okay. And you can go music with that. You can go political. You can go sports, whatever you want.
We ain't going political.
Okay.
So anyway,
we ain't going political.
Do you when you actually have your show, are you pre-recorded as well, or do you go live on Freedom K Radio?
On Freedom K, it's pre-recorded. But if you want to catch me live on the air, then you have to go to kfsmradio.net. Okay. And on Fridays at 6 p.m. I'm live.
And so, what got you into this show? Like, what was the thought behind it, and what were you? I guess hoping to get from the show or gain from the show?
I started doing radio when I was in college. So I attended Long Island University here in New York. So I had my own radio show on the campus throughout the duration of the time I was there. So so I've been doing radio for a long, long time. So I wanted to, also being an artist as well, I knew how hard it was getting interviews from different people in radio and just trying to make your moves that way. So I wanted to help independent artists get their stuff out there, get their, process and journey heard. And so that's where that came from. And also just showing my love for music. Because like when you listen to my show, I'm digging in the crates. One minute you might hear an 80s record. Next minute you might hear something that just came out. So it's like, I love music. So
do you feel like when you're, as an artist, you're making music and you're kind of, playing those throwbacks, do you still feel like you're being fed by, just, I don't know, the overall experience?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I get requests as well from listeners, and it's really fun to be able to do that, and it definitely feeds my young self, and as just a hungry kid who just loves listening to music. So
cool deal.
Gotta be hungry.
And
exactly.
I also just heard you say that you like to help out local artists too. Do you currently have any packages or anything that you offer to locals that may want a spot on your show, whether it be you play their song or they get interviews to you?
Yeah, I have packages. They can reach out to me via email or social media. So once again, you can reach out via email at Bria, BRIA, 4 music at gmail.com. So Bria4 music at gmail.com, or social media, Instagram or Twitter. Instagram might be better for messaging. So at Bria Cheri _. And it's just, it's like $40, and I play the song for like a month or 3 months, like something like that. So it's a good deal. It's just artists are kind of scared to take that chance.
Oh yeah, because it's them spending their money, man.
Give us that information one more time.
Yeah, if you want to be interviewed, if you're an independent artist, you can reach out to me via email, Bria, BRIA 4, the 4 at gmail.com, or Instagram at Bria, BRIA CHERI _.
Also, when it comes to artists that are wanting to look for a spot in your show, is it subject to review, or is it more of you pay your costs and you get your airtime?
No, you pay your cost and you get that airtime. I'm not picky. I've had artists that, their music was amazing, and I've had some artists where it's like, hey, all right, but just to be honest, but it's all love. Like, I'm not gonna tell them to like, hey, stick to whatever you do, because it's like it's art, whatever. It's subjective. So if you're willing to pay, you're gonna get airtime.
As an artist and a show host, you've been interviewed, you've done interviews. How do you go about interviewing individuals, and kind of like how have you critiqued your style?
It's progressed over time. I definitely do my research. That's a given. And, as long as they send their artist EPK as well. So once again, definitely when you email me, don't just say, hey, I want to interview. Send me your artist EPK, your photo, and your music. So from there, I do my diligence and read up on what they've been up to. And, I just start from the beginning. Like, how did you even get into music? And, go from there.
And do you have any like upcoming projects that you're working on that you might want to throw out there, or you want to hold off?
No current projects, but definitely check out my latest album, Phoenix, which is out right now on all platforms. Just type in my name, Bria Cheri, and you'll find that. I appreciate all the support on that. You can also go to my website, briacheri.com. We're trying to get the merchandise set up, so bear with me with that, but that's coming to it. So
I just want to add one more thing, because you probably get this a lot, but Bria, you fine.
I got your Apple picture pulled up so he can see you and see your name, but like I said, I'm gonna make him listen to music.
Yeah, definitely listen to the music.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so, I am. So you still fine?
He said you still fine.
Thank you.
What would you say to any inspired artists that might want to do what you do, or kind of be on the stages you've been on, or even work with some of the individuals you have? Like, what would you say is like inspiration to them?
I would say if this is really what you want to do, you have to be whole heart, 10 toes down in it. Do your research, network as much as possible, because I remember in college they were preparing us, because media is such a vast, broad industry. Like networking, the people is important, and that's how I got my current job that I do outside of radio, was through my sorority sister, who kind of gave the good word. So I would say definitely network, do your research, have a plan. How far you want to go with it, and figure out your style, your vision, your look, like your sound. It's a lot. It's building blocks. But if this is what you want to do, just take your time and don't let anybody stop you.
Like my man Rose said, you know what I'm saying? you gotta go at things a little bit smoother and slow. So then that way, everything completes itself.
Oh, yeah.
Slow and complete.
My brother actually looks a little bit like Rose, but
I don't have the beard, but I'm not that big though. I'm not that big.
Right. Oh, definitely. I also want to say, build a team around you. Don't just do this by yourself, because it's stressful.
Ain't it though?
Right? Oh, it's stressful. It's stressful.
Yeah.
Ain't it, cool deal. All right, so listen, do you have any final words or anything we haven't touched on that you might want to share with the people?
No, it's been a great time. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. Look forward to the next time.
Oh yeah, and there definitely will be a next time. I ain't know if you knew that.
Yeah, listen to music, like.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Cool deal. Well, listen, we had Bria Cheri live here on the Coco Show podcast
from Queens, New York.
Yeah, always repping like she say. You gotta check out her show, Flava Radio Show, on freedomkradio.net. And if you haven't heard the music, tune in. I checked it out on Apple, but she's on all platforms. So listen up, stream her up, man, and hit her up. Follow this girl, and follow the process of all that goes into the work that she does, and listen, love, download, buy that thing. You know what I'm saying? Bria Cheri, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Hold the line for just a second. We're gonna take a break on the podcast. What is our podcast name again?
The Coco Show.
The Coco Show. We'll be right back after this.
Are you an artist looking to get your song played around the world? Freedom K Radio is the place for you. For more details, just call 704-345-0324 or email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Let your music echo far and wide on freedomkradio.net.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tyson. You are listening to the Coco Show podcast right here on freedomkradio.net.
Yeah. Life is crazy, ain't it? Man, just trying to live our lives, bro. The everyday life. Yeah. Going through confessions, trying to teach these adolescents how I built a reputation in a life. I made suggestions. Everybody speaks of the good, but never the bad. But if your closet's full of junk, then I think it's time for a glad. Bagging up all my fears as I wipe away all my tears. Starting up new careers as I'm toasting up German beers. Realigning myself with the road so I can make it. This life we living got stories untold, I can hardly take it. They say that we can't handle the truth, but that's bull. Prefer to feed us lies because they think we're all fools. I'ma stand to address all these lies as I extinguish these scattered flames and forest fires clogging the brain. Paying my bills while chasing life's dreams. Just running, having big wheels, a house on the hill. How we do it? Allergy pills so we can chill. You know we're outside, put up a good fight, living our lives. Trying to live our lives. Just trying to be alright. Life is crazy, ain't it? Yeah. Just trying to be alright. Yeah. Whether I'm back to working or vacation, I'm patient. I know that I made mistakes and telling me that is not your place. Clear the log out your own eye before you judge me. Tracking my sin and back to those summers in 9-3. I never knew my own dad, and the streets was all that I had. Filled with knuckleheads that would often like to brag about girls they used to smash. Weed they turned to cash. Said he running for cops as the sock was home of the stash. Said he trying to do as I chuck my deuce up. Watch me live free, cause my mind's no longer stuck. Paying my bills by chasing life's dreams. With just driving big wheels, a house on the hill. Give us allergy pills so we can chill. You know we're outside, but of a good fight, living our life. We're just trying to be alright. Ooh, we're just trying to be alright. Trying to be alright. Pour a little bit of that bourbon for me, though. Just trying to chill. Relax, enjoy the day, and let this pain just fade away. Just chill. Keep it real. It's gonna be alright. One.
Hey, it's Raven. You listening to the Coco Show podcast on freedomkradio.net.
Boost Mobile's new upgraded network has a stronger signal and faster speeds. It's not just fast, it's super fast.
We like it, but how can we say it's more than super fast?
Boost Mobile's upgraded network, it's fast.
Curtis, how do you spell EU?
Get Boost Mobile Shrink It Plan and watch your bill shrink to $35 per month after just 6 on-time payments. Plus, get a free Samsung Galaxy A11 when you switch. All on our new upgraded network.
We're back to the Coco Show.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Bria. Y'all check her out. She is awesome. She fine too. She's gonna let y'all know, like, hey, Bria, what's up?
But you fine. But you stupid.
I mean, she is. Oh, goodness.
What you think about that video?
Which video?
That one I sent you on TikTok.
The man in the hotel.
What were your thoughts? For y'all, for those that didn't see it, of course, there's a
man. Everybody saw that.
There's a good bit of people, I'm sure, but like, I mean, he was standing in front of a sign, and it just said that they were advertising like $319 a week at a hotel, and there are people who are, you know, losing their apartments or can't afford them, and they're staying at these hotels now. So, yeah, what are your thoughts?
It's some bullshit. Because what is the government doing? I think this is the big boom that's coming, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that big something's gonna happen. Yeah, I think it's called another depression. What's
She's
going
going
on?
to bed. She sends pictures of kissy faces, hearts, rotating smiley faces, praying hands.
Oh, so that's what that is.
Some of them are just like images of her like running like that, like she's coming to me.
Oh. He's like, sorry for the static that y'all heard. That was his phone going berserk.
Yeah.
Legit. But it's okay. It was a good berserk because that is his lovely daughters.
Yeah.
So that's why his phone went berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your input on it?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
No, I think they're trying to push a bunch of people into one place so they can control them a little bit more, maybe. Because if you push out poor people, they gotta all go to the place that will accept them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it puts them all in one place. I don't know, because who else can afford the places instead of them? And it's not even like
the people who
it's people who are like middle class.
Yeah, the people that could afford that, it's like they wouldn't want to stay there. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like it doesn't really make sense. And
Right,
those that
so
you're
then-
forcing to pay more money and again, for those that haven't seen it, it's like you're going from places that cost $1,200 now that are going up to like $2,800. Like, it's ridiculous. So
it's almost like rounding up cattle.
Yeah, it makes me think of Final Fantasy. Had to put them all in the bottom, you know, and all the upper class lived up above or in different sectors.
Yeah, like
and then they dropped the bombs on the poor people and whoever made it, whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they had to fend for themselves entirely.
I mean, that sounds about right. Especially by the way everything is going. Excuse me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way everything is going. I mean, gas. We're in Greenville. It's $4.30. So it's Pennsylvania. It's probably like almost $4.45.
There's like hardly any baby formula.
Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with the baby formula shortage?
Who's the guy who bought up all the farmland? What's his name?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Yep.
So
and they're trying to make it to one company.
Yeah, there was talk about him as far as when it all, or not, I said when it all started, but like before he made Microsoft, he actually made the virus first.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a problem, so he was the solution, which gridlocked the whole thing and made him rich.
Mm-hmm.
He's also doing this with farmland. He's also doing it with the formula. He's the one behind making the biotech formula now.
Everything's going up. People are getting hurt, and
stopping the babies, and it makes no sense to like not be able to feed the children that are here, but yet on the other feed the babies that are already here. Doesn't make sense.
Something sounds like something good is coming.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to somebody, because somebody winning, and American people are losing. Well, I ain't gonna say American people. I'm gonna say the people that are working harder than most are hurting.
Yeah.
And that means what? If we're hurting, that means the ones older than us are hurting more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm curious as to how far they're gonna push this line before those group of people are like, you know, some group of people just can't take it or won't take it, and you know, start to bug out. Like,
Well, I mean, chaos is gonna happen regardless. It's just gonna be more of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you start seeing cops just kind of pile up in one spot. You know what's about to happen. Because I mean, I'm actually kind of waiting on a riot to happen with the whole Buffalo thing. So it's so many different directions. You just don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
It's just best you just sit down and wait till it happens.
They like to try to create distractions for us, so we don't really pay attention to all the stuff that's going on.
Make sure.
Like all the stuff with like Johnny Depp and Amber and like, come on, what's that thing you were that I think you had mentioned earlier?
The vote.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know nothing about this.
Talking about voting off our I guess our health rights to the UN.
Ain't that some? Why don't we get a say in if we want our rights taken away or not?
Because we stood up to this.
A lot of like I was okay. Let me tell you how real this is because I know like you haven't heard it, but it's like it's right here, man. But like I'm at Walmart the other night, and there's a guy on the phone. I don't know who he's talking to, but he's like, Joe Biden is not my president. Like he's just losing his shit in Walmart about everything that's going on. And like a lot of people are saying that if Biden signs off on this, that is an act of treason, and like people will be against him. American people will be against him. So
you think they
it's
care?
like that? I don't think they care, but like I just feel like that's going to create chaos, and I feel like that's like the point of it in the, you know, in a sense, but like not the long term goal.
I mean, hey, the only thing they ready for Elon, and they're just gonna be like, yo, you ready to leave the planet?
He has money to do it.
Yeah, they got the money. So.
He said something in the interview I didn't really like.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, let's go ahead and go, Biden. Let's go ahead and just get on the ride and go.
I'm saying, I don't think that the American people should live long. I'm like, say what? What are you talking about?
What you mean?
He said this in an interview.
It's probably a voiceover.
What do you mean a voiceover?
It's probably a voiceover. They do that all the time. They do.
His lips said it. What you talking about a voiceover?
Not necessarily a voiceover, but you know what I mean. They do stuff like that all the time,
bro. That shit is right.
Let's go. Because I mean, there's nothing that we can do now.
Move to a different country.
Yeah.
One that has one that gives you more rights. You know, because our country is unique. You know, how we run stuff is unique compared to all the rest of the countries. You know, like. I would up and go to a different country if it meant to have more rights for myself, you know? Because we're at best a second world country. We're not a first world country.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not. Look how we handled the pandemic. We were not prepared like other countries were.
We are the Fire Nation in Avatar. If you think about it, we are the Fire Nation. We want to rule more, but we can't. And then you got Russia. We'll call them what? Earth. And then you got water, which we don't really have no water. Which Antarctica, and everybody wants to rule Antarctica. What am I missing one?
Yeah.
Air.
Yeah.
Huh. Churches. That's funny. So yeah, just wait till it happens. There's no point.
There's no point.
Yeah, because like if you think of, it doesn't matter if you're doing a hustle. It doesn't matter.
Like the dance.
You're so silly. It don't matter if you like try your best to do something. Trying to start up something, at the end of the day, you're still gonna be like behind, broke, hurting. If you're not hurting, you're hurting somebody. So I mean, do you want to continue to hurt the person? Then I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't. We as people don't even help each other. We'd rather hurt each other than help each other. I just don't get that.
But you can start small, you know?
We shouldn't start small. We should have been did this. Like, I honestly feel like sometimes if the law was like Judge Dredd, will anybody break the law? You ever seen Judge Dredd?
Mm-mm.
He started laughing because he seen Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd was basically judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, so he wasn't gentle when he pulled you over. It's like,
if you did something stupid,
yeah,
they're gonna throw you up
but it was
against the
just
car.
those that broke the law. It wasn't
It was only those that broke the law. If you ain't break the law, you good. If we had that, nobody would be doing the stupid crap going on right now. You'd be too terrified. Cause it's like, if I get caught, they're not gonna throw me in jail. They might shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
They might kill me. And then it's like, you can't say, oh man, the police did this. No, you did this, stupid. You're being punished for it.
Yeah, it's like weeding out the bad apples.
Basically. Because if you weed out enough bad apples, guess what? There ain't no more bad apples.
Yeah. Those that can be rehabilitated, they locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Those that weren't listening to reason,
that's it. That's it. It will be a stronger force. Everybody working together, just like, damn, like, I ain't nah. I'm thinking about robbing that car. No, you ain't. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'll get 5 years. You don't get it. You might get 5 years. It depends on what mood they're in. You might get 5 years. No. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm surprised Yahweh just put his hand and just start.
I got a food question for y'all. I got a food question for y'all.
A food?
Mm-hmm. Okay. When it's all gone, what will you miss most? What food would you miss most when it's all gone?
Damn. Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Crab legs.
Crab legs.
Macaroni and cheese.
I won't miss that as much, but peanut butter jelly sandwich I'm miss.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, you can't go wrong with peanut butter jelly sandwich.
It's small. It's simple. It's good.
I'm gonna miss Lebanon bologna.
What?
Lebanon bologna.
Lebanon bologna.
Mm-hmm.
What in the what?
It's the finest cut of bologna you can get. It truly has a first name.
Okay.
It's damn. It's good.
Okay.
I miss hot dogs.
You ain't gonna miss hot dogs.
I was thinking about eating hot dogs maybe tonight, like you know.
I think I ate too much, so I'm good. But nah, once it's all done, I guess I'm going vegetarian. So I'm going.
I'm trying to learn some things you can eat like naturally. I found out those. You remember those little helicopters?
No.
Used to fall from the tree.
Yes.
And we would throw them up in the air and they would spin automatically.
Honeysuckle thingies?
Yeah.
No, the helicopters.
The little helicopters that would fall from the tree.
They're like the little wooden.
We throw them up in there. We play with them. And they would just spin.
Down?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
you can eat them beans.
You know how you used to peel the shell off and have little beans? Us as kids, we used to peel them off and have like handfuls of them with just the nut. It's like a nut inside, and you can roast them.
You can eat them.
Put them with olive oil and salt and roast them in a pan.
You better be learning some natural things you can stick in your mouth.
That's what I've been trying to learn.
I'm
how
gonna
to
learn
forage.
natural. I'm gonna steal somebody's stuff they've been farming, like 2 heads of cabbage. You know what I'm saying?
Collecting seeds so I can garden.
carrots.
Trying to practice.
Yeah. I heard one time that people who stockpile stuff are only collecting the majority for the toughest guy on the block. Because tough guys are going to come out and they're just going to raid you for your stuff. And if you're not going to share it, then they're going to take it.
I mean,
if they won't.
That's just weird.
But it makes sense when you desperate.
But you ever notice when people raid stuff they never raid at grocery store?
Yeah, they always go for the electronics first. And the pharmacies.
Yeah. So they can heal themselves, quote unquote, and so they can sell. Because electronics will get them the most money, probably.
So, I mean, if all hell break loose, just go straight to the grocery store.
Because it's like big ticket items, cost the most.
So, yeah, so then that way, again, go to the grocery store, they got food, they're going to want to sell. Hey, man, I'll give you a bag of carrots and da-da-da-da-da. You give me that. I mean, electronics ain't going to work, so ain't no point in getting electronics. Because there ain't going to be no power. So.
I've been trying to collect garden seeds. And get heirloom ones so the seeds can reproduce. So you can take the seeds from the plants that you grow, let them go to seed, take those seeds, and it's a continuous cycle of food, so you don't have to worry about it.
It's going to be a lot of yelling. It's hot.
You do your garden work in the mornings.
I'm just saying, just in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just,
I'm like, do it in the mornings.
I mean, yeah, the garden, you probably out before the sun even come up.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to grab something or try to do anything in daytime.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Who's gonna be fine?
Everybody who survived will be fine.
Okay.
And if you don't, you're not.
Right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Like, they don't want to say you eat rabbit and stuff like that. Nah, I'm good, bro.
Aw,
I ain't no rabbit.
I have a rabbit.
I ain't no rabbit. So
no,
sorry.
we're not eating my food.
I ain't eating nothing.
You said vegetarian anyway. So
yeah, but I'm saying if I can't, bruh, nah, but I don't even want to smell it.
You ain't gonna rotate no rabbit over a fire that you made.
Why not? Because you love them?
Slow roast.
I ain't say I love them. I ain't big.
You hear them scream.
Fan of rabbits anyway. No, they cry. Oh, you never heard of a rabbit about to die?
No.
Yeah, they cry. They literally shed tears.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they scream.
No.
Yeah, they
Have
loud.
you ever heard a pig?
Yeah, they
That's the
louder.
loudest.
Yeah.
That's the loudest sound, I think.
It's crazy.
That squeal is horrible.
But yeah, I'm going vegetarian. I'll eat me some collard greens. You know what I'm saying? Some kale.
Yeah.
Some carrots.
You got to grow that.
Yeah.
I will grow that.
Get seeds now, though. Where are you gonna get the seeds?
What you
from?
gonna eat in the meantime before harvest? What is the plan?
Oats.
What oats?
Oatmeal.
You got them? You have oats? But you need.
No, I said oatmeal.
You need a lot of them.
A lot of oatmeal?
You have to just get a lot of oats. However you want to do it.
I mean, how easy to get some oats?
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die. We ain't gonna die, man. We got this, man. We got this. Shoot, you don't think you really got to worry about is drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the only thing you got to worry about.
I really want to get like a water filtration system.
Matter of fact, I need to get. Yeah, I need to. Yeah.
The minds are plotting.
Yeah.
Planning.
Cause I mean, I see people like they got this little straw thing about like this big, and they put in the creek and they was drinking. I was like,
I want a Berkey filter. It's like the metal. It looks like a tea urn. You know, or, is that what you call them? Tea.
Oh yeah.
Thing like at a restaurant, the silver things, but it's like that. But you just fill water in and then it filters it out.
But then again, you want to drink no water around here. Would you really want to drink the water?
It filters it.
I mean, after it's filtered, though, you don't know if it filtered.
It is though. That's what tests are for. That's what they're sold for. And plus,
you ain't got
plus
no other option.
Greenville's like top 5. Greenville's like top 5 cleanest waters. Greenville has very clean water.
Then why is it always brown?
Maybe it's your pipes. I don't know. I don't know.
It's brown downtown. It's brown. It's brown at Cleveland Park. There's no way in the world that is clean. No way in the world that's clean. I see other side of downtown, Swamp Rapids. It is brown. It is not drinkable.
Oh,
it's not that bad, man. Okay, it's that bad.
I'm about to say, you better stop that. I still remember when I drunk that crap like decades ago. Wow.
Taste the metals in it?
Oh.
No, I didn't taste the metals in it. I got sick as a dog. You remember that? Shh, I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday.
When I lived in Charleston before, and when I first moved there, I was drinking the tap water and it made me sick because it has such like a high sulfur content. It made me sick. I cannot drink the tap water there. I don't like tap water anyways, but there's a distinct difference between here and there.
Yeah.
You know what they call it, tap water?
Where was the place? There's a place that's
because you tap it to the bathroom after you drink it.
Cannot think. I think it's Jamaica.
What's Jamaica?
I think they have the worst water.
Oh, the worst water.
Because they tell you before you remember get out trip, and it's like, it's the last time for you to get water.
Oh yeah, that is right. Because my man said you ain't getting no more water when we pass this spot. That is right. Oh yeah.
Got the worst. That's gross. Just swallow my spit. Yeah.
Would you ever drink your urine?
Nope.
If I needed to.
Nope. Hell nah.
Nope.
Hell nah. Hell nah. I don't care. What the hell?
There's some things. There's some things I just had to say the name of my brother.
For real? That's one of them.
That is gross.
No, that is grotesque.
Can't fox with
it's
that.
It's disgusting.
Can't fox with that.
Uganda.
Uganda's got the worst water?
Uganda, then Ethiopia.
I never been there.
Then Nigeria.
Maybe that water's piped in through to Jamaica.
Cambodia, Nepal, Ghana, Bhutan.
Ghana got bad water?
Pakistan, Congo, and Mexico.
Congo, my people!
Mexico is number 10.
Did we drink water in Mexico? No, we had a soda.
I've never been to Mexico.
No.
And if I have,
I swear that was
can you let me know?
On the on the scooter.
I did go to Cosmo, Mexico. Dude.
We rode those scooters.
Did we drink the water? No, we didn't drink the water. We
got sodas.
Because remember, we got there like right after a storm had hit. Or a hurricane, not a storm. Hurricane had hit.
Yeah, white girl fell off.
That's crazy.
That was so embarrassing and scary. We're about to rent these scooters, and we just got them, and we're just holding them, and this couple pulls up, and I guess the guy was driving, right? I think, and he just kind of he doesn't stop, and it's like, and they both fall off, and just get horrible road rash.
No.
Right in front of us, we just rented these things right in front of us.
Oh, horrible.
I'm like, do these things have brakes?
Horrible. That was hilarious.
Huh?
I was just wondering if they had brakes.
They did have brakes.
Maybe we should get our money back. We'll just walk.
Yep.
imagine us walking all the way down that road?
Yeah, that would have been fun.
It's in the bedroom.
But it was, I don't know. They were nice there, though.
Yeah, because, I mean, a hurricane did just hit.
Yeah. But
I
don't know, man. I think a lot's about to change, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's already about to change.
And what's your weapon of choice?
Knowledge.
Oh, that was good.
Like, people are gonna get aggressive. People are gonna get chaotic. They're not really gonna think. So it's more of a, whatever they're thinking, you need to think the opposite. But then you need to think stealthy too. You need to be off the radar.
One step ahead.
So, knowledge.
You can live in the ceiling. I said we can live in the ceiling.
No, I want to tell my secrets in case they come to find me.
So the ceiling then?
Yeah, the ceiling. There. I want to live in the woods. Yeah, the ceiling.
What's the best place?
Ceiling.
Anne Frank style.
Oh, hell no. Hey, man,
She lived long enough to tell her story. You understand?
I go ahead and become a monk. Disappear.
Found me in the woods hiding under a tree or something.
Yeah, bald headed. Every day.
Maybe not me. Maybe not me.
I have that horrible scream when they find you too.
Oh my god. Yeah, just bald head and everything, eating an apple. Can you see it? I say, can you see it? Oh man. You okay over there?
No.
What's wrong? You tired?
I'm tired.
Really?
Really? I feel you, man. I felt bad for shoving you, but I did.
You shoved me?
No.
Okay, how about this? I do not remember that.
I tickled your feet a little bit.
I definitely don't remember that.
That shit was funny. I was in there like, you just kind of like wiggled your toes, like. You would wake up and I was like, nigga!
Bro, I was just like, what's up, huh? Because, bro, I could have sworn when you came in there the first time, you was like, yo, get up. I was like, all right. And I could have sworn I literally raised up, sat on the edge of the bed, and I waited for a second. Yeah.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird because I was running up, because I was up to 3 this morning, and I just laid there with my eyes closed, knowing full well I was not going back to sleep.
Were you a superhero last night?
Was I a superhero?
Did you save the day?
No.
Oh.
But I have thought of myself as a superhero. I just listen to everything.
Are you still a black man, or you?
Oh, I wasn't saving nobody. Like
a black man wouldn't.
No. I'm not saying it like that.
Fuck that, I ain't going over there.
No, I'm not saying it like that. What I'm saying is, the stuff that is normally supposed to happen, I'm not gonna get away. It's human error. It has to happen for another person to acknowledge for something else to grow. So that you can't mess up the plan. So I can't definitely be no Superman. But like an asteroid, yeah, I stopped that. That's in my power.
Yeah.
I could stop that. I could just push that to the side. All right, cool. We say, I'm back down. But I mean, as far as like somebody jumping out of building, you should have done that. Damn.
You can't be a black man.
No, because the thing is, he chose to jump out the damn window. Like, healthcare's high. he called every damn body.
It's not even about to be ours soon. But okay.
So I mean, he jumped out the window. He had no other choice. Why would I stop that?
How would you answer to that individual that says, "Hey, why didn't you save him?"
I wouldn't be there.
That's your title when he splats, you gonna leave. That's what
I would hear it. I would hear the damn.
probably haven't done it with somebody. Man, you know what the hell, man? Cause you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. If you watch Superman,
so mean.
No, I'm not. If you think about, look at Superman. Every human dragged that man to the ground. They would literally do things. Oh, Superman's gonna save me. Imagine if he never existed. Mm-hmm. The same thing would be happening. So why would me having that type of power?
Because you have power for a reason. You should help people.
With great power,
right,
comes great responsibility.
Right.
You
heard?
No, I'm chilling.
Black man.
I'm chilling. Like,
ain't gonna do my fucking thing. He ain't gonna do my fucking thing.
Hey, we need to do a segment without that. Yo, I'm for real. I couldn't do it though. Like, I would probably be that one Superman just sitting there. Like, damn, this shit chilling. And everybody just looking at me like, what are you doing? Like, minding my business, leaving those alone.
Black man. Whole episode is your ass sitting down smoking.
You can hear all the catastrophes behind him.
Be like, dang, blasting around sounding so serious.
You got the power to stop all this.
Well.
And then you could have had Superman come in the background. Really? Black man. That would be the thing. So I mean, I couldn't do it. Like, okay, tsunami. Would I stop it? Yes. It's a tsunami.
So natural disasters will stop.
Yeah, but if you just
but like human race caused, you're not going to stop it.
Not stop.
So what if someone else came to attack us? Like, would you?
What do you mean us?
Well, anybody. A war. Would you try to stop that?
I stopped the war. Yeah, I stopped the war because that's millions of people. So I'm gonna stop that at any cost.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, all that little petty stuff. Y'all, damn. I will stop a war. I will stop natural disasters. I will stop an asteroid. I will not stop human air bull crap. I won't. I'm sorry. If anything, I just be like, they'll see me, be like, what? Nah, I was gonna wait till one of y'all.
Out of 7 people die every minute. Ted was one of them.
I was just in the sky. I was gonna wait till one of y'all. This is better than TV. Man, you just gonna sit there? Yeah. Cause y'all stupid. Y'all really stupid. I mean, cause if anything, I'll get to the point and be like, all right, just come down, boom. All right, I'm gonna give y'all 2 options cause y'all pissing me off. Y'all can walk away right now, or I'm just gonna laser beam every last one of y'all. Choose one. Which one? Which one you? I couldn't deal with that. I don't know how Superman did it. I just don't get it. And then on top of that, they hated the man too. So any little bad thing that Superman did, they still hated him. A black man with superpowers is way worse. Way worse.
I don't know about that.
So it's just this. It's just. I mean, have you seen Hancock? I mean, seriously. I could nope.
Oh yeah, that's that time.
All right, and this your baby and David Share with the Coco Show. DJ KDS.
Yeah, it's been real.
Oh my goodness,
Till
Dark Phoenix.
Bye.
And a special guest to Miss Bria. Again, thank you for coming on the show. We look forward to seeing you again, my dear. And we will see y'all when we see y'all.
After I nap.
I'm not taking a nap. I'm done. Later.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.